Sideline reporter David Aldridge. This homestand ends here for the Mavericks as they get ready to hit the road.
And there is no team who wants to take on this group right now. They've been playing terrific ball during this win streak.
Yeah, they've garnered a lot of attention here. It's been an amazing run coming together. And as we know, just playing unselfish basketball goes a long way for a winning team.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Now here's Irving. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Powell with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Inside. Here's Robinson. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Randle outside. Pass to Brunson. From 13. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Irving with a clean look. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Brunson. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Pass to Irving. Here is McGee. Stolen by Robinson. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McGee. Outside Hardaway. Now Irving. McGee a screen. Right at the free throw line. And that one's good. Irving's got his second basket of the night. You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randle's able to score.
Here's Irving, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 7.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Robinson, that's good.
Some footwork and some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
Here's Doncic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Brunson. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Dallas leading by 3. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. On defense, the Knicks. Powell with the screen. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Knicks, 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Fournier. Here's Grimes. And the Knicks miss again. Pass to Powell. And here is Irving. Up in time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Dallas up by 3. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Or if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Pass to McGee. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Knicks trail by 5. Brad, one thing you can say about JaVale McGee, wherever he goes, success seems to follow.
Oh, for sure. Since 2017, he's won multiple rings. He brings great intensity to the court on both ends, runs the floor and patrols the paint. He's just the kind of big man you want to call on when the team needs it. You got to keep the defense honest, and Obi will do that with his athleticism just on the attack there.
Quickly with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he drives in. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Grimes. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Hardaway. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Knicks trail by 7.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Here's Brunson. There's the drive. And he comes up with the deuce.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Brunson, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Doncic. Robinson with the block. Hart with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Pass to Brunson. The shot, and that's good for two. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter. To the middle. Back to Doncic. For three, Bullock. It's rebounded by New York. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season. Now Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, Barrett had some time to focus there. He made that one count.
Pass to Bullock. Here's the three. Sinks the triple. Bullock's got 5.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Thompson with it. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Thompson with it. Guarded now by Irving. Now here's Brunson. He's got 11. 5 to shoot. Pass to Randall. Irving with the steal. A special move before the shot. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Dallas.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Faster quickly. Back to Fournier. Out left to the wing. It's Fournier on the wing. Drops one in from the wing.
Fournier with really quick hands there.
Mavericks leading by 5. Down low. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Ball stolen. 3 seconds left. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 5. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And the Mavericks with possession, leading by 5. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Quickly's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
The kick out to Irving. Dallas moving it around. Another shot. Shot clock at 5. And it's Dallas with another.
Well, we know Kyrie Irving can carry a full boat offensively, but his scoring tonight has been next level.
From outside, off the mark. Mavericks leading by 7.
One of the more striking things about Immanuel Quickley is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless. And for a perimeter player to draw as many fouls as Quickley, Brent, that's pretty impressive.
Well, there's some ability in there for him as a passer, too, so he can find teammates. He'll drive into the lane. It's just a matter of him recognizing when it's time for him and time for a teammate.
Here's Hardy. Outside Irving. Wood sets a screen. Outside Hardaway. And they get it back. For 3. That doesn't go either for Hardaway.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
A shot's good from Irving.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Pass to Fournier. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Into the lane. A putback.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
Rose in the post.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Hardy. And it's Hardy with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Over in the corner, Rose. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Kyrie does a great job of using the shot fake. Really sells it that time and then goes straight at contact.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And stolen by Irving. Fast break, Dallas. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Rose.
Kyrie's such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability.
You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. It could be a difference maker in the result.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
It's tipped. Stolen by Holiday. And the wide open shot from Green. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid in by Holiday. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Fournier gets a wide open look. New York, no good that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now.
They all need me. I'ma get cake as long as I'm breathing. They making it hard. It really is. I'ma turn up on a hater every chance that I get. I want the biggest watch that they got. Don't care if they hurt my wrist. All I wish I would claim that. When they get, we got a hood full of. Soon as they say we can't come, you know we'll run around that. You can mix me with that. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes. Yeah. She think I'm a regular rapper, I'm not. One person come tell me you block. Watch me run it to the tip of the top, keep going. Put my kids in Givenchy. She must ain't 1 + 1 is 3. I can't support your personal needs. She don't got a mortgage, moved in with a need. Be capping them cars, be leased. Youngest in charge, I speak for the streets. I would nod and nod. They woke up a beast. Struggle what made me. We used to have water for dinner. We didn't have nothing to eat. Soon as I get on this, they gon' look on me better like with me. I'ma turn up on a hater every chance that I get. I want the biggest watch that they got. Don't care if they hurt my wrist. All I wish I would claim that. When they get, we got a hood full of. Soon as they say we can't come, you know we'll run around that. You can mix me with that. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes.
I'm from the trenches. Be talked on the net, but really be there for attention. Just be talking like they really rich, but really be begging me under my pictures. I give her 40, 50,000 cash to start up a business. I spend that at the dentist. I'd rather pay up on rent for a year just to get out of her feelings. I'm in the Lambo truck in my hood, nobody gon' tell me. Going to Cali, I pick my for sure, nobody gon' mail me. I need cash, don't sell me. Baby got his hood, I'm smashing, you can tell they really rich. Drop the low, ain't no room right now, I took her to the O. Then I put up on the lamb, cause she a fan of Booney Mo. I got the city on lock, all the ops. I be around with $3 million in jury, I'm standing on all the blocks. This an anthem, in the phantom, Black Rose truck with the all-white C-shirt, mammy, I'm sitting on Panda, I love my cousin, she was a dancer. I love my brother, he was a scammer. Sit on my lap cause I'm. She calling me handsome,
I'ma turn up on a hater every chance that I get. I want the biggest watch that they got. Don't care if they hurt my wrist. All I wish I would claim that. When they get, we got a hood full of. Soon as they say we can't come, you know we'll run around that. You can mix me with that. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes. We the best music. Another one.
Keeping to myself and It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. You look at Dallas.
And just walking around this city, everyone wants to talk about this team. They're playing great basketball. The fans love them. This arena is going to be electric.
The Thunder have really struggled the last couple of years.
Yeah, remember back when they had Durant, Harden, and Westbrook? Oh, quite a lineup. Not that they need 3 superstars again, but they need some sort of boost.
And when Dort's out there, Graham, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has 1 or 2 of those guys like him.
Luguentz Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender. He takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
And it's Giddey missing. Right side, Irving. Here's Powell. Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Outside Giddey. Oh, McGee with the block. And they're on the break. Here's Irving. Hits the target from 18 feet.
This is why you always have to be up in the space of Kyrie Irving. He can pull up in the blink of an eye. So
and Williams punches it home.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
McGee a screen. Doncic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A 3rd foul this early could spell trouble.
Pass to Williams. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Doncic outside. Here's Irving. Doncic on the wing. McGee a screen. Back to Doncic. He's off on that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey off the drive. Gets his 2nd attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. And down the stretch here, each night threatens to reshuffle the playoff seedings.
Well, I love this time of year, BA, because you're getting up in the morning, you're jumping on the internet, you're trying to check to see what happened last night. Did they lose a half game? Are they up 2.5? Can we still get there? This is what it's all about.
Here's Irving, following the bucket by the Thunder. Here's the 3. Doncic right side. Just 5 on the clock. Giddey with a defensive effort.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Dort for 3. The shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Hardy. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Now here's Šarić. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Here's Mann. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. 4-3, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
1:06 left to play in the first. And that one's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Hardaway. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Well, it's really important for Tim Hardaway Jr. to find some more consistency from the three-point line.
Pass to Waiters. Here's Joe. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 5 points in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Irving. He has 6. Nice crossover to get that one. Irving's got his third basket of the night.
There's no doubt that Kyrie gets talked about as having some of the best handles in the business, effective at getting wherever he wants to get to on the floor.
Pass to Šarić. With 1 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
And I love to see a rookie get after it like this. Williams bursting off the floor and dunking it home.
To the inside. Here's Kleber. And finished off by Kleber.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. From Pete Giddy. It's rebounded by Kleber.
He's got to be mad at himself. Won't get a better look than that.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardy. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Hardaway.
First team foul.
Dort with the steal. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Doncic. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out. Here's Hardaway. And he goes in for the dunk.
Tim Hardaway Jr., great momentum right to the rim.
Pass to Dort. There's the three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide-open shot.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Back to Giddey. Right side, Williams. Pass to Dort. Shot clock at 6. Here's Giddey. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Giddey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And it did not take long for Josh Giddey to find a place in this league as a taller point guard with incredible vision. This guy does a little bit of everything on the floor.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Williams with the screen. Here's Dort. And he can't get that one. Oh, great D that time from Powell. That's for Giddey's quick start in the NBA. He recorded his first triple-double at age 19, Brent.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, B.A. The youngest player ever to get a triple-double in this league. This is the kind of guy who just makes passes that other players don't even see or even think about. So his instincts, they're off the chart.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Both teams making some changes here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Joe. It's stolen by Holiday. Back to man. Knocked away. Mavericks with the rebound. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Joe. Here's Robinson Earl. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Doncic with a block. Down low. Hardaway. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Joe. Here's Mann. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the run. That one's wide left.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be back in a moment. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Outside Irving. Doncic outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Doncic has got 6 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Dort's shot is good.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
And Dort just keeps getting better. This is a guy who comes at you with some tenacity.
Irving for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 13.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Williams.
And what you like about Jalen Williams' college stat line is how complete it is. He's doing a little bit of everything out there now. And a wide skill set is a great thing to have.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. The Mavericks leading. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Hardy. Fires the 3. That one is off. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. So you talk about Lu Dort. What has he done to become more comfortable, Brent?
Well, I think the challenge was there in front of him, B.A. He had that playoff appearance where he was unguarded, and he's proving not to other people but to himself that he's capable of knocking down shots from that kind of range.
Group getting ready for the Mavericks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Big time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game. It's Giddey on the wing. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now.
Some heads up ball there from Dort.
Now Irving. 13 points in the game. Pure from three-point range. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league.
It has been fantastic watching Gilgeous-Alexander continue to improve.
And I love B.A. also, along with his improvement, what we've seen in terms of his leadership and responsibility to this team. He shows a very strong work ethic, and this is why a lot of people are still excited about his growth and progress.
Saric a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Dort. Uses the glass to finish the layup. So Dort's got 10 points in the game.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
Here's Irving. To the middle. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Another shot. Powell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Good on the second one. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Here's Mann. Pass to Joe. And there's a 3-second violation. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Yep, that one's good. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And the basket by Joe.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
And Wood with the stuff.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
That one falls.
Here in the second half, their offense has been strong. Great ball movement, really working well for clean looks.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Mann. Here's Joe. Back to Mann. 4 on the clock. The 3 is up. And they'll get another chance. Here's Robinson Earl. Holiday grabs the miss.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Hardaway's got 11.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Hardy. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside, Williams. Pass to Dort. Now, here's Williams. He's checked by Kleba. Here's Dort. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Dort can be streaky, but man, when he gets in a rhythm, they're going to start to find him.
And the bucket is good. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
to the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's McGee. The shot no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And Dallas calls time here. We saw one major rule change in the NBA last year. When a shooter intentionally initiates contact with a defender, it's a no call. You like it?
Yeah, I do like that. I mean, there should be no reason for a shooter to be the one with a defender on him, to be the one putting his body on the line. That's the defender's job. So the rule makes a lot of sense, BA.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. To the inside. And McGee with the stuff.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Pass to Williams. Down low. Williams. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams misses. And Dallas with possession. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Irving for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball.
Now is the lineup to the Thunder.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Šarić. The floater. Hauled in by McGee.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Now Irving. Deflected.
Nice rejection from Giddey.
Williams' shot is good.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing. Much better.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, BA. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Mavericks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Outside Irving. Banked it in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here he goes. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Love how effective Irving is on the drive. His head is up, and he just cuts right through the defense.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
Let the games begin. A million ways to win. I'm sick of the wait and sick of the pain. I live with this weight within that weighs me down, but nevertheless I find a way to win. I pick up the pace and simmer the game. The shook of the pace I bring. Embrace the savior. They're thinking of ways to slay the king. Running away from ways of sin. She thinking of ways to break me in. Delivering major, narrator. The bigger the work rate, the bigger the paper. I'm telling them your validation, boy, I validate myself. These rappers couldn't stomach me, they punch below the belt. Sitting a dream in the palm trees, more drive than a calf. You're lukewarm, that's half heat. I'm Luke Pate, I'm Kwali, I'm Mos Def, I'm Ali. Who in the wanna spar me? This ain't a regular party. Somebody ring an alarm, please. My pole vote to the next stage. I'll be ahead of the next wave and the next wave and the next wave. Labels are playing a guess game. I'll be the king of the chess game, telling them give me the checkmate. I'm a black man in a white world with a mad flow and a fresh fade. Couldn't see this in the X-ray. Space bars better escape. Could've lost hope, but I kept faith. No games, but I get played. Stones back with a new flow. Don's like, where did you go? Gotta move though through the back doors and the loopholes. Move slow, then you lose hope. Gotta think fast, never stoop low. Few scars from a few foes. Now we move smart, never too close. Head in the game, telling them give me the praise. Tables are turning, we getting it burning. It never could sever the flame. Don't want a regular wage. Brother be coming of age. Something to nothing, I promise I'm coming. I'm setting it up in a blaze. Gluttonous brothers is plotting on me. I'm in a cup with a couple of. I wouldn't bother to bother the one. Running a shot of this bob and I weave. Never forgetting that nothing is free. I've been ahead of them, I'm in the lead. I was a brother with nothing to see. One of the rappers who got a degree. I'm just a brother with nothing to hide. Ready to get in no matter the heights. Give you a little advice. Don't be the one that be living a lie. If you be plotting, you better be wise. Never be letting them get me alive. Brothers be trying to be killing the vibe. I will endeavor to sever the ties. Spending my hours on keeping the relevance. I was a brother with nothing but eminence. I was the pressure with nothing but elegance. I was a man who believed in development. Hard to fake, had to be prevalent. Last place, never was evident. Even though I was ahead of them, I was determined to make them irrelevant. Then I come for their regiment. I'll be the king of the residents. Put me on Letterman. I'm in my element. I was 11 when I was a. Give me the mic. Running the king. Hungry as ever. Nothing to eat. Nothing to something. I body the beat. None of you brothers got nothing on me. Stones here. Busker flow.
There you go again, head low, putting on a show again. It's the holidays, how come it always ends this way? You can't take that pressure off you just to put it on me. Talking to your friends on the phone, airing our dirty laundry. Strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. What's it gonna take for you to listen? Well, you can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. Cause I don't really want to talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. you hurt me so much. There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you pushed me out just to flash that smile and last over years. Well, I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad. Well, strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, X-ray vision. Oh, what's it gonna take for you to listen? You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. I don't really wanna talk about it. So many times you hurt me so much. So many times you hurt me so much. I don't really wanna talk about it. So many times you hurt me so much. So many times you said it was over. I wanna talk about it.
Heavy on it. Loyalty over royalty, I know the vibes.
Whoop it, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm by my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back here in a two-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them out. I still got stuffed in the. Swim back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless, and my. I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with you, when I see, then we gang low. That's another zone. Ice in the VVs, now she down to get. I got all this on me like Fiji. I'm posted up. They go
go straight to the mata. Then I'm up in the plata. Then he dancing my chata. They go straight to the mata. Whooped it. On my side of some movie. Blue cheese. I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm about my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back to your in a two-seat. Swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them. I still got stuffed in the. Swim back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless.
Pardon me, I say what's up. Educated, so I put her in a cut. I need a girlfriend. I need a girlfriend. Two, then I think I got two phones and I don't know who to trust. I need a girlfriend. I need a girlfriend. Profound in my circle, dodging rumors. I've been tucked away, dodging maneuvers. Okay, just say you're not ready. Okay, coming in heavy. Okay, they ain't in shape, I'm petty. Okay, unleady. Okay, hold the confetti. Okay, just say you're not ready. They wanna bite the hand that try to feed them bruise. You cannot hide behind the shades, I see right through it. You ain't stand up on your word, then you's a fool. They're not boo. I be wanna see me hold on TVPG, my Rolex. In the top, it remind me of the old days. Sneaking in with the backstage pass, with the all in, for the poet. I'm a young poet and just go at it. At my mama, we poetic. Outraged in the project, we could go at it. Can't wait no time on the co-ed. Bro code me and dad count through 7 figures. Raise around. On the high seat since the day I turned 16. 747, I'm standing there playing wing. Praying the Lord seen. Grandma praying for me. Okay, just say you're not ready. Okay, coming in heavy. Okay, they ain't in shape, I'm petty. Okay, unleady. Okay, hold the confetti. Okay, just say you're not ready. They wanna bite the hand that try to feed them bruise. You cannot hide behind the shades, I see right through it. You ain't stand up on your word, then you's a fool. They're not boo.
Everybody wanna be great, but the work don't relate, and the life be mistaken the truth. I remember banking with Chase like 400K, staring at it, I ain't know what to do. Now I look at money like a resource. Every contract gotta put my kids' family in school. Health and wealth going deep for it, do right for my next life.
Let me get some too. I remember mama lost focus. I was at home, no lights, no food. Heard that the joke is hot, king broken, head to the ground when I walk in school. Going through the motions, mad, impulsive, Benny. I wanna abide by the rules. I shall reside where the vibe is cool.
That boo man, let me get some too. Life ain't always about your name and they mouth and the cars and the clothes and the jewels. Every little that's born looking like only meant for your ego to bruise. Bet when I get bored and the points ain't scored, you gon' live in this world confused. Every day the hate restored and the fake get short.
That, let me get some too. My livelihood was understood that the roof I'm in, not boo. The shoes I feel are huge. King wanna share that? Bro, move. Want face need this cause in a black hatchback. Ay, front in the pics when the heart don't match. Take care of the kids, gotta go where they at. Ay.
Hold on, let's get it. Top of the morning, 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 top of the morning. Hold on, let's get it.
Like what these sound like? Ain't changed the and rapping too bad. Here, Cartier glasses. Her friend got.
Give me that.
What's up? Rolly.
Is you lame, fool?
100,000 on her. She know she
hot.
Rover. Range brothers out the roof. We're not the Waynes. I hate to tell the truth, we're not the same.
Jeez, baby king.
I'm with my Rover brother and we're running game.
Hey, Range Rover.
Ripping rubber bands on the meatloaf. Overseas, tidy up for me. Before I get home, take 1, take 2, take 3. Heave it, stop, hide it, comments on your sleeve. Believe it, why your boyfriend keep on looking for me? Is he Jesus?
Let's get it. Top of the morning, 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 top of the morning. Hold on, let's get it.
Go dumb in the stereo, but I'm just too smart for the radio. Masked up like a young Rey Mysterio. Mask off when I'm back in the studio. Mac ain't make it to 27. Pac ain't make it to 26. Big ain't make it to 25. It's only right that I gotta get rich. Cut off and I thirsty for help, but some envy when you famous first. They don't know what their name is worth. Please excuse my grammar. See my option. This game like Home Depot. They got. We was out in cameras. When you broke, won't throw slander. Get money, now can't stand us, man. I want a whole lot of green hair, a pair of nice jeans. I've been with the new and a pair of ice creams. Ever since I was a teen, I've been focused on the cream, want the clothes and the kicks in.
And I don't wanna call on an X-Wing, I'm just on to the next thing. Growing up, I didn't have the best things, now my diamonds on my neck gleam. I don't wanna call on an X-Wing, I'm just on to the next thing. Growing up, I didn't have the best things, now my diamonds on my neck gleam. New in my state, in a new spot, a TikTok, bought a new watch, it's my time now, with my G-Shock, fur coat fresh off a Sasquatch, told me to keep it PC, now I'ma let them, everybody wanna be the man, I'm the counting money in the backdrop, oh, it's the slicker than a lubricant.